going on YouTube? Salos, back with another video. Still sober today. It's been kind of shitty weather outside. So sitting around fucking drawing. Thought I'd make a video before I go to bed. Hope everybody's having a fucking great day. If you guys are curious about what we're listening to, this is Mobs with Astral Body. This is a compilation of their 2 EPs, Diablo-ism and Projection of Astral Body. So, I forgot to show something in my last video. I kind of cut it short. Don't remember why. But I had a couple more releases to show. But I wanted to show this. I showed these LPs in my last video, but this is Celtic Frost Monotheist. This is the Digipack version. You can get this thing for like $6. If you're into CDs, I think super cheap. This one came out in 2006. But the cool thing about this is this one does come with the poster that's up there. It's $6 for a Celtic Frost poster. Can't beat that. And you get a fucking CD, so hell yeah. So the first band I wanted to show, everybody should have this, but this is Hellhammer, Demon and Trails. This is a gatefold put out by Century Media. Mine kind of got damaged in fucking shipping, if you can see that. It's kind of fucking bent. It's alright. Hellhammer was one of the first non-thrash metal or speed metal bands that I got into. I was really into like hardcore punk, the early 80s, like Minor Threat, Black Flag. I was really into Iron Maiden's, fucking Slayer, Metallica, Megadeth, Exodus, shit like that. And then I got into Amebix. And then I got into fucking Hellhammer. And from Hellhammer, I was able to get into the darker, hardcore stuff, like Axe Grinder, and the darker DD type stuff. But this was a big transitional band for me. I love how they kept the imagery from apocalyptic raids onto this release. This says Samael and Lilith. If you don't know who those are, study your demonology. So this is 3 LPs, printed inner sheets, Triumph of Death. At the picture disc. Got the Death Fiend. I listen to this shit all the fucking time, man. If you don't own this, you definitely need it. It's nothing new, but it's cool just to see it get pressed on in a good set and not a shitty bootleg. And then my personal favorite, Satanic Rites. Nice picture of Tom right there. I love this fucking porn star mustache. Fucking slanging dick all day, huh, Tom? He actually was poor Martin A, huh? Too soon? Fucking 20 years, who gives a fuck? It's Satanic Rites. I listen to this shit all the fucking time. Just nostalgic, and it's fucking awesome, man. Just good shit. Everybody knows who the fuck Hellhammer is. They fucking inspired everybody. But they are a personal favorite of mine. Tom, touch my little black heart. Probably the coolest feature in this is probably this book. This comes with lyrics, little about the recording of each demo, photos. My personal favorite thing is they have the inlays for the tapes and what they look like. stuff. This also came with the poster. It's too lazy to pull out of the frame. There you go. Got Tom. And then I believe you got this on the back of it, on a white poster. Yeah, I was rereading that little booklet, and Hellhammer is kind of a mysterious, mystical band, you could say. Not too much known about them. Actually, a lot known about them, but not too much of the history. But this is something that covers all of that for a Hellhammer junkie like me. I'm like 100 pages into this. I'm fucking loving it. If you're a fan of Celtic Frost or Hellhammer, you definitely need this. This is fucking super thick, man. I could fucking beat somebody to fucking death with this. Something cool in this is Nocturnal Culto did the intro for this, talking about how Hellhammer inspired him when he first heard those. And it's kind of like how they fucking inspired me. All around, good packaging, good vinyls. Fucking you go, Tom. Another band. So while I was growing up in high school, hung out with a bunch of street punk kids, drank beers and parties and shit. And we would always get into arguments like who's better, Ozzy or Dio, the Sex Pistols or the Ramones. And for my answer, who's better, Sex Pistols or the Ramones, I would have to say the fucking Stooges. This came out in 2010. This is a live record. I know some people aren't the biggest fan of live albums, but if you're interested in the Stooges at all, I recommend this release. The production on this isn't that great, but fucking half of the production on any of the albums that I listen to fucking suck ass. So, who gives a shit? This is just an electric show, distorted guitars and fucking... Not much more to say if you know the Stooges. This did come on a badass colored vinyl. You guys can see that. But it's kind of fucking dark. It's like a marble splatter thing. Yeah, badass. But if you like the fucking Stooges, check this out. This did come with a poster, but I have that framed, and I'm not taking that thing down. That's gonna be a fucking bitch. So, yeah, this is the Stooges at their fucking craziest and heaviest, so love it. Or hate it. Don't care. Now I don't even know why I'm gonna embarrass myself by trying to talk about this. This is G.I.S.M's Detestation, Japanese hardcore. This came out in 1983 on Dogma and City Rocker Records. Yeah, records. Yeah, this is just a beautiful cover right there. There's just so much detail in this. You see all the fucking soldiers. I think I seen Jesus on a cross. Jesus on a cross right there. Just classic fucking cover. The back of it. This is a bootleg. Original ones. You'll have to cut your right nut off to fucking buy that shit. I'll do it. If you want to buy my nut, call me. Message me in the comments. Because I need this shit. And if you don't have a copy of this, you need it too. Like I said, this came out in 1983. It just blows my mind. That Hellhammer stuff came out in 1983. And this shit is just demented and twisted. And just all around just fucked. I didn't get it when I first listened to this. When I listened to it, I was like, who the fuck listen to this shit. It was just so fucking weird. The first song, Endless Blockades of the Pussyfooter, just the weirdest song you'll hear in your life. I had to digest bands like LSD, bands like G.I.S.M, bands like Ghoul, the more melodic, thrashy stuff before I could touch this. I actually had to listen to G.I.S.M's Man album. And once this thing clicked, this has a lot of new wave British heavy metal elements in this. So it just clicked for me. And then I got this. Now, this gets a lot of play. G.I.S.M is a band I will talk about endlessly. For me personally, I've rarely seen people show this on YouTube. And I'm just trying to push out the propaganda to try and get people to listen to this shit. People who watch my videos probably, I know that they listen to this, but I'm trying to get the younger people like my fucking age, because there's a lot more than fucking Revenge and Conquer. I love Revenge and Conquer, but there's so much shit out there, especially from Japan. You want to hear fucking demented music? Listen to like G.I.S.M and this shit. But I won't torture you guys anymore. I really love that photo right there, too. You like him? Got a fucking skull. It's not a photo. Drawing. That just came on black vinyl. Next release. This is Cleanse the Bacteria and Passport Records. This is the UK pressing. Has a sticker right here. It says Made in England. This was put out on Pusshead's label. Huge Pusshead fan. I love his art. Love Septic Death. I fucking love his label. Now there's also an American pressing from 1985 too. That one is still available, but sadly this one a bit hard to get. It's not too expensive. It's not in the $100 range, but it's a little bit pricey. But it's just fucking hard to find. This thing's just classic. You got the Pusshead artwork right there. The American pressing's a little darker. Now the bands on here, you got 7 Seconds, Civil, Descendant, Instigators, Siege, COC, Crude SS, Acute, Intelligence, Acute Intellect, The Execute, Poison Idea, Genocide Express, Inferno, Mob 47, fucking Septic Death, Enola Gay, Holy Dolls, Zyklone A, and Extreme. Now this is just on black vinyl. I don't know if this came with the printed in a sheet or not, but I don't have it. Anything off of Pussmore, I try to get. It's one of the labels that I do collect. I don't really collect by label yet, but anything Pusshead puts out, fucking, I dig it. But yeah, it has one of my favorite Poison Idea songs on it, Black Mass. Got a live song by The Execute. All around, just a great fucking compilation. There's a few bands that I haven't checked out on this, but a lot of the bands I fucking love, like 7 Seconds and Siege. The list can go on. What do I have to show next? I'll show this thing. I wasn't planning on talking about this one, but this shit is awesome. Naked Aggression, Bitter Youth. This came out in fucking 1993. It does not have a lyric sheet. I know pretty much every song on this by fucking heart. This is I hate the word female fronted band, but a lady fronts this band. I wish songs like Leave Me Alone, Time Bomb, Bitter Youth, Breakaway, Comfortably Numb, Killing Floor. One of the songs she's all, why don't you shove a coat hanger up my cunt? Just really badass shit, very catchy, in your face, don't give a fuck, hardcore. Now this is one I made. This record was handed down to me by a buddy. It was handed down to a friend of mine. I traded him some Misfits records for this thing. He wouldn't let me buy it. I had to trade him something. He always wants this fucking thing back for him. Never trading it to him. Yeah, you're never getting it, dude. This shit is mine. Buy your own. I'm such an asshole. This is on one of my favorite colored vinyls I have. Yeah, this shit's just awesome. I don't know if I showed the back of this. If you guys care to see. Fucking Naked Aggression, man. American hardcore. Can't beat it. Fucking Mobs, dude. Killing it. Last release I have to show you guys is fucking Misery with And From the Souls From Which We Have Grown. Oh, sorry, From the Seeds That We Have Sown. God, I'm still thinking about that Naked Aggression. I just can't. I can't think right now. And the Mobs. Shit's killing it. I really love this cover. This is Misery's 4th album. They put out 4 albums, I mean. 2 in the 1990s and 2 in 2000s. The first one, 1991. Second one, 1993. Then 2010 or 12. And then this one. Their early work, I would say, was more inspired by Axe Grinders, Rise of the Serpent Man, Amebix's Monolith, more on the metal side of things. But this thing is just great. They come back, they haven't really left. They put out splits and shit, but not really any full albums. But this starts off with like an acoustical track, a very beautiful, I hate the word beautiful, but very sorrowful. I'm just making up words. I'm stumbling. I'm sorry, guys. My bad. This isn't that dirty. Fucking. I love this band so much, and I don't know what to say about it. If you haven't heard Misery, you like Axe Grinder, and you like Amebix, listen to this shit. Just super headbangable riffs. It's not too fast, it's not too sludgy, just perfect fucking speed. And a lot of it just gives me the hair on the arms, the hair on my arms stand up. When I hold such a good record, I just have to talk. I'm sorry. It's just put out on Inamical Records, I believe. Don't know how to say that shit. Let's stick to them with the sheet. You can get this thing for like $10. If you're into metal, fucking check Misery out too. Lots of metalisms in their music. But I think that's all I got to show you guys. You guys can like, subscribe. You guys can dislike, unsubscribe. Fucking thanks for watching me ramble, talk shit about these records. Yeah, thanks for watching. Peace out.